Bugatti is one of the most famous and respected car brands in the world. It is known for building some of the fastest, most beautiful, and most powerful cars ever made. But Bugatti is more than just a car company. It is a symbol of passion, creativity, and excellence. Its story is full of dreams, challenges, and amazing achievements. The story of Bugatti began in 1909, when a young man named Ettore Bugatti started the company in Molsheim, France. Ettore was born in Italy into a family of artists and designers. He grew up with a strong eye for beauty and detail. He wanted to build cars that were not only fast but also looked like works of art. This vision became the heart of Bugatti. From the very beginning, Bugatti cars were special. They were light, elegant, and full of clever engineering. Ettore Bugatti believed that a car should be both beautiful and powerful, and his early models showed this clearly. His cars quickly became popular in races, winning many competitions across Europe. People began to see Bugatti as a brand of excellence and style. One of the most famous cars in Bugatti's history is the Type 35, a racing car that won over 1,000 races. Another is the Type 41 Royale, a luxury car made for kings and queens. These cars were more than just machines. They were examples of what humans could create with skill and imagination. However, Bugatti's journey was not always easy. After World War II, the company faced many problems. Ettore Bugatti passed away, and the brand slowly lost its place in the car world. For many years, Bugatti was silent. But the name was never forgotten. It remained in the hearts of car lovers all over the world. In the 1990s, Bugatti was brought back to life by Romano Artioli, who built the amazing EB110 supercar. Then in 1998, Bugatti was bought by Volkswagen Group, and a new era began. The company built the Veyron, the first car to go over 400 km per hour, and later the Chiron, which broke even more records. Today, Bugatti continues to lead the world of hypercars. With new ideas, modern technology, and a respect for its rich history, Bugatti is ready for the future. The company is now working with Rimac, a company known for electric cars, to create the next generation of high-performance vehicles. Bugatti's story is truly inspiring. It shows how dreams can come true with hard work, vision, and never giving up. From a small workshop in France to the fastest cars on Earth, Bugatti has always aimed for the best. This video will take you through Bugatti's journey, from its beginnings to its racing glory, challenges, comebacks, and exciting future. It is a story of speed, beauty, and the power of human passion. Welcome to the world of Bugatti. Chapter 1. Origins of Bugatti, Ettore Bugatti's vision. The story of Bugatti begins with a young man who had big dreams. His name was Ettore Bugatti. He was born in Milan, Italy, in 1881, into a family of artists. His father was a furniture designer, and his grandfather was an architect. From a young age, Ettore was surrounded by creativity. But instead of art or design, he was interested in machines, especially cars. Ettore Bugatti believed that cars could be more than just tools for travel. He thought they could also be beautiful, like pieces of art. His goal was to make cars that were fast, strong, and elegant. This was a new idea at the time. Most people focused only on making cars work. But Ettore wanted his cars to be special. He built his first car when he was just 19 years old. It was small, but very advanced for its time. People noticed his talent, and soon, he started working with other car companies. But Ettore was not happy working for others. He wanted to build his own cars, with his own name and ideas. In 1909, Ettore Bugatti started his own car company in a small town called Molsheim, which is now in France. He set up a factory in an old building and began to work. He wanted to create the best cars in the world. His first car, the Type 10, was simple but showed his vision, a mix of art, speed, and smart design. Bugatti's early cars became very popular in racing. They were light, fast, and easy to handle. In 1924, the Bugatti Type 35 was released. It became one of the most successful racing cars in history, winning over 1,000 races. People began to see Bugatti as a name for excellence. Ettore Bugatti was very strict about quality. He paid attention to every small detail. He said, "Nothing is too beautiful, nothing is too expensive." This showed his love for perfection. He didn't want to make just any car, he wanted to make the best car. He also believed that cars should be beautiful. While many car makers focused only on power, Bugatti cars were known for their design. The engines were strong, but the bodies were smooth and artistic. Even the smallest parts were made with care. Bugatti's vision was not just about speed. It was about creating a full experience. When someone drove a Bugatti, they felt something special. The sound of the engine, the feel of the wheel, the way it moved, all of it showed Ettore's passion. Ettore Bugatti's dream shaped the company from the very beginning. His mix of art and engineering made Bugatti stand out from all other car makers. Even today, the Bugatti name is known for beauty, power, and luxury. It all started with one man and his incredible vision. Chapter 2: Early Masterpieces, Type 35 and Racing Dominance. After starting his company, Ettore Bugatti quickly began building cars that were different from anything else on the road. One of his greatest creations was the Bugatti Type 35. This car became famous not just for how it looked, but for how well it performed on the racetrack. The Bugatti Type 35 was introduced in 1924. It was a small, light racing car, but it had a very powerful engine for its size. The car was fast, smooth, and easy to control. These features made it perfect for racing. Ettore Bugatti wanted to show the world that his cars were not only beautiful but also unbeatable in speed and handling. The Type 35 was more than just a car. It was a masterpiece of design and engineering. Bugatti used many new ideas when building it. For example, the wheels were made from one solid piece of metal, which was unusual at the time. This helped the car become lighter and stronger. The engine was also designed to run at high speeds for a long time without overheating. Everything in the car was made with care, skill, and attention to detail. When the Type 35 began to race, it quickly became a legend. It won its first major race soon after it was introduced, and it didn't stop there. In the years that followed, the Bugatti Type 35 won over 1,000 races. It became one of the most successful racing cars in history. Bugatti's success in racing was not just about the car. It was also about Ettore Bugatti's vision. He believed that racing was the best way to show the world what a car could do. He once said that racing was the highest test for a car and its maker. This belief helped Bugatti grow into one of the most respected names in the car industry. Drivers loved the Type 35 because it was fast, but also comfortable to drive. It didn't just go in a straight line quickly, it could turn smoothly, stop quickly, and stay steady even at high speeds. All of these things made it a favorite on the racing tracks of Europe. The success of the Type 35 helped Bugatti become world famous. People began to talk about Bugatti as the maker of the finest racing cars. Rich car lovers also wanted to own Bugatti cars, not just for racing but for everyday driving too. Ettore Bugatti proved that a car could be both beautiful and powerful. The Type 35 was the perfect example of his dream, to make cars that won races and looked like works of art. It showed the world what was possible when vision, passion, and skill came together. The legacy of the Type 35 still lives on today. It is remembered as a symbol of Bugatti's early success and Ettore's dedication to excellence. For Bugatti, racing was not just a sport, it was the heart of the brand. Chapter 3: The Golden Era of Pre-War Innovation. In the years before World War II, Bugatti entered what many people call its golden era. This was a time of great success, creativity, and innovation. Ettore Bugatti and his team were building some of the most advanced and beautiful cars in the world. These years helped shape Bugatti's name as a true leader in both racing and luxury car design. During this time, Bugatti was not only focused on racing cars like the Type 35. The company also began making elegant road cars for rich customers. These cars were not just fast, they were also works of art. Every detail was carefully planned and beautifully made. Ettore Bugatti wanted his cars to be perfect in every way, from how they looked to how they drove. One of the most famous cars from this era was the Bugatti Type 41, also known as the Royale. It was a huge and luxurious car, made for kings, queens, and the richest people in the world. The Type 41 had a very powerful engine and a design that showed style, class, and confidence. Only a few were ever made, but the car became a symbol of how far Bugatti could go in luxury and design. Another famous model was the Bugatti Type 57. This car became one of the company's most successful and loved models. It came in many styles, from racing versions to elegant road cars. The Type 57 showed that Bugatti could mix speed and beauty in one machine. It also proved that the company could make cars for both the racetrack and the road. During this golden era, Bugatti also became famous for its attention to detail. Every part of a Bugatti car, whether seen or hidden, was carefully crafted. Ettore Bugatti believed that engineering was not just a science, but also an art. He wanted every car to be strong, fast, and also beautiful to look at. Bugatti's factory in Molsheim, France, became a special place. It was not just a place where cars were made, it was a place where ideas came to life. Engineers, designers, and workers all shared Ettore's dream of perfection. They worked together to create machines that were unlike any others in the world. This time in Bugatti's history was also full of bold dreams. Ettore Bugatti didn't want to follow others. He wanted to lead. His cars were full of new ideas and smart designs. He believed that a car should be the best in every way, fast, beautiful, and special. But this golden era would soon face challenges. The world was changing, and war was on the horizon. Still, the pre-war years remain a shining moment in Bugatti's story, a time when the company reached the highest levels of success and creativity. The golden era of Bugatti was not just about making great cars. It was about showing the world what is possible when passion, skill, and vision come together. Chapter 4: Post-War Decline and Dormancy. After the golden years of Bugatti before World War II, things began to change. The war brought great damage to Europe, and it also affected the Bugatti company. The years after the war were very difficult for Ettore Bugatti and his team. This period is known as the time of decline and dormancy in Bugatti's history. During World War II, Bugatti's factory in Molsheim was taken over by the German military. The company could not make cars, and many of the machines were damaged or removed. After the war ended in 1945, it was very hard to start again. The factory needed repairs, and the world around Bugatti had changed. Ettore Bugatti wanted to rebuild his company, but he faced many problems. Car buyers now wanted simple and affordable cars. Bugatti, on the other hand, was known for expensive, luxury cars. Most people after the war did not have money for these kinds of vehicles. This made it hard for Bugatti to sell cars. In 1947, Ettore Bugatti died. His death was a big loss for the company. He had been the heart and mind of Bugatti. Without him, the company lost its strong leadership and clear vision. His son, Jean Bugatti, who was also a great car designer, had already died in a car accident in 1939. This left Bugatti without the people who had created its greatest cars. The company tried to continue by building new models, but they were not successful. Bugatti could not compete with the big car companies that made cheaper and more modern cars. The new Bugatti cars were expensive to build and did not sell well. Slowly, the company stopped making cars. In the 1950s and 1960s, Bugatti became mostly silent. The factory was used for other things, and no new famous cars were built. This was the time of dormancy, when the name Bugatti was still known, but the company was no longer active in car making. People still remembered the great cars of the past, like the Type 35 and the Type 57, but there were no new models to carry on the tradition. Even though the company was quiet, the legend of Bugatti lived on. Car lovers still talked about the old racing victories and the beauty of Bugatti's design. The cars that were made before the war became rare and valuable. Some were placed in museums, while others were collected by people who respected Bugatti's history. This period was sad, but it was not the end. The Bugatti name still had power and meaning. Even in its sleep, Bugatti was waiting for the right time to return. The post-war years were full of challenges, but they also showed how strong a great name can be. Bugatti's dream was still alive in the hearts of people who believed in art, speed, and innovation. The company would one day rise again. Chapter 5, Revival under Romano Artioli, the EB110 Vision. After many quiet years, the Bugatti name was almost forgotten. The factory was closed, and no new cars were being made. But in the late 1980s, a man named Romano Artioli decided to bring Bugatti back to life. He believed that Bugatti was not just a car company, it was a legend. His dream was to build a car that would honor the past and also show the future. Romano Artioli was a businessman and a car lover from Italy. He had always admired Bugatti and its history of speed, beauty, and luxury. He wanted to bring the brand back, not by copying the old cars, but by creating something new and powerful. In 1987, he bought the rights to the Bugatti name and started working on a brand new car. This new car would become the Bugatti EB110, named in honor of Ettore Bugatti's 110th birthday. The EB110 was designed to be one of the best supercars in the world. It was built with the latest technology and used strong, lightweight materials like carbon fiber. It had a powerful V12 engine with 4 turbochargers, which gave it amazing speed. The EB110 could go from 0 to 100 km per hour in just over 3 seconds. It had a top speed of over 340 km per hour, making it one of the fastest cars in the world at that time. But the EB110 was not only about speed, it was also very beautiful. Its design was smooth, sharp, and full of detail, showing the same care and style that Ettore Bugatti loved. To build the EB110, Artioli created a new factory in Campogalliano, Italy. The factory was modern and stylish, with great attention to every part of the car-making process. He gathered top engineers, designers, and workers to make sure everything was perfect. The goal was to create a supercar that would make Bugatti's name shine again. The EB110 was introduced in 1991 and received a lot of praise. People were excited to see Bugatti return with such a bold and powerful car. It showed the world that the Bugatti spirit was alive. Famous people, including Formula One drivers and even Michael Schumacher, bought the EB110. However, the success did not last long. The early 1990s were a hard time for the economy, and the market for supercars became smaller. Building the EB110 was very expensive, and the company did not make enough money. In 1995, Bugatti had to close again. Even though the project ended, the EB110 is still remembered as an important part of Bugatti's story. It showed that the brand could be brought back with passion, skill, and vision. Romano Artioli's dream helped keep the Bugatti name alive. The EB110 was a modern masterpiece, connecting the past and future. It reminded the world of Bugatti's greatness and prepared the way for an even bigger comeback in the years to come. Chapter 6, Volkswagen Acquisition and Rebirth. After the Bugatti EB110 project ended in the 1990s, many people thought the Bugatti story was over. But the world had not seen the end of this legendary name. In 1998, a new chapter began when the German car company Volkswagen Group bought the rights to Bugatti. Their goal was clear: to bring Bugatti back in a big and powerful way. Volkswagen is one of the largest car companies in the world. It owns many famous brands like Audi, Porsche, and Lamborghini. When they bought Bugatti, they wanted to create something special, something that would show the world what the Bugatti name really means. They wanted to build a car that was the fastest, most powerful, and most luxurious in the world. Volkswagen started by building a new factory for Bugatti in Molsheim, France, the same town where Ettore Bugatti had started his company many years ago. This showed respect for Bugatti's history. The new factory was clean, modern, and high-tech. It was designed to build very few cars each year, but each one would be perfect. The engineers and designers at Bugatti began working on a new supercar. This car would become the Bugatti Veyron. The idea behind the Veyron was simple but bold. It should have more than 1,000 horsepower and a top speed of over 400 km per hour. At that time, no road car had ever done this before. Making the Veyron was not easy. The car needed a very special engine, cooling system, and tires. Every part had to be strong, safe, and also beautiful. It took years of hard work and testing to solve all the problems. But Volkswagen did not give up. They believed in the dream. In 2005, the Bugatti Veyron 16.4 was finally ready. It shocked the world. The Veyron could go from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 2.5 seconds. Its top speed was over 407 km per hour. It was the fastest production car in the world. It was also very luxurious, with fine leather seats, beautiful materials, and top-quality design. The Veyron showed that Bugatti was not just back, it was back as the best. The car was very expensive, and only a few hundred were made. But it became a symbol of what was possible when great vision and strong support came together. Volkswagen's vision was more than just building a fast car. It was about rebuilding the Bugatti legend, combining old values with new technology. They wanted every Bugatti to be a mix of art, power, and passion, just like Ettore Bugatti had once dreamed. The success of the Veyron brought Bugatti back to life. It made headlines around the world and reminded everyone of the power of the Bugatti name. With the help of Volkswagen, Bugatti had been reborn, stronger and more exciting than ever before. Chapter 7. The Veyron Era. Engineering a Legend. The Bugatti Veyron was not just a car, it was a legend of engineering. When the Veyron was released in 2005, it changed the world of cars forever. It showed what was possible when the best engineers, designers, and carmakers worked together to achieve something that had never been done before. The dream behind the Veyron was clear: to build the fastest, most powerful, and most luxurious road car in the world. Bugatti, now owned by Volkswagen, wanted to do something no other car company had done. They didn't want to make just a fast car, they wanted to make a car that was fast, safe, beautiful, and comfortable at the same time. To achieve this dream, Bugatti created the W16 engine. This engine had 16 cylinders and 4 turbochargers. It could produce more than 1,000 horsepower, which was a huge number at that time. This engine allowed the Veyron to reach speeds of over 400 km per hour. It was the first car in the world to do this. But speed was not the only goal. The Veyron also had to be easy to drive. It had to feel smooth and quiet at low speeds, and strong and stable at high speeds. This was a big challenge. Engineers had to find new solutions for cooling the engine, controlling the car at high speeds, and keeping the driver safe and comfortable. One of the biggest problems was the tires. At such high speeds, normal tires could not handle the pressure and heat. So, Bugatti worked with a special company to design new tires that were safe even at 400 km per hour. The brakes were also very advanced, using carbon ceramic materials and a large rear wing that helped slow the car down quickly. The design of the Veyron was just as impressive as the engine. It looked powerful but also elegant. The inside of the car used fine leather, metal, and carbon fiber. Every part was made with care and detail. It was not just a machine, it was also a work of art. In 2010, Bugatti introduced the Veyron Super Sport, an even faster version of the car. It broke the world record for the fastest production car, reaching a top speed of 431 km per hour. This proved that Bugatti was at the top of the car world. The Veyron was more than just a car. It was a symbol of what humans can do when they push limits. It combined power, beauty, and luxury in a way no other car had done before. It showed the world that Bugatti was back, and stronger than ever. The Veyron era was a time of bold ideas, hard work, and great success. It brought Bugatti into a new age and reminded everyone of the company's long history of innovation and excellence. The legend of the Veyron will always be remembered as one of the greatest achievements in car history. Chapter 8. Chiron and the Quest for Speed. After the huge success of the Bugatti Veyron, many people wondered what Bugatti would do next. The world had already seen the fastest and most powerful road car. Could Bugatti go even further? The answer came in 2016 with the launch of the Bugatti Chiron, a car that would take the quest for speed, power, and luxury to a whole new level. The Chiron was named after Louis Chiron, a famous racing driver who raced for Bugatti many years ago. Like the Veyron, the Chiron was not just a car, it was a statement. It was built to break limits and to show what modern engineering could achieve. The Chiron used a new version of the W16 engine from the Veyron, but now it was even more powerful. The engine produced 1,500 horsepower, which was 500 more than the Veyron. This allowed the Chiron to reach 100 km per hour in just 2.4 seconds. The car could go even faster, but its top speed was limited to 420 km per hour for safety reasons. Bugatti did not only focus on speed. The Chiron was also designed for comfort and beauty. The inside of the car was quiet, smooth, and made with the best materials. It had fine leather seats, shiny metal details, and a high-quality sound system. It felt more like a luxury airplane than a racing car. To control such great speed and power, Bugatti used very advanced technology. The Chiron had a strong carbon fiber body, high-performance brakes, and a special system that changed the car's shape while driving. This helped the car stay stable even at very high speeds. Safety was just as important as performance. In 2019, Bugatti made a special version of the Chiron called the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus. This car was built to break the 300 miles per hour, 482 kilometers per hour barrier. On a special test track, it reached a speed of 490 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest production car in the world at that time. This was a proud moment for Bugatti and its team. The Chiron was more than just a faster Veyron. It was a new vision of what a supercar could be. It showed that speed, beauty, and comfort could live together in one machine. Every part of the Chiron was designed with care and passion. Bugatti's goal with the Chiron was not only to break records, but to inspire people. The car was a reminder that limits can always be pushed, and dreams can always grow bigger. The Chiron continued Bugatti's long tradition of excellence, starting from Ettore Bugatti's time to the present day. The Chiron is not just a car, it is a masterpiece of technology and design. It represents the heart of Bugatti's vision, to always go beyond, and to always be the best. The quest for speed continues. Chapter 9. Bugatti in the modern hypercar world. Bugatti is not just a car company. It is a name that means speed, luxury, and perfection. In the modern world of hypercars, Bugatti continues to stand at the top. Hypercars are very special cars. They are fast, expensive, and full of new technology. They are made for people who want the best and are ready to pay for it. Bugatti is one of the leaders in this world. Today, many companies build hypercars. Brands like Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, and Koenigsegg all make powerful cars. But Bugatti's goal is different. While other companies focus on racing or making light cars, Bugatti focuses on combining extreme speed with beauty and comfort. Bugatti wants to give drivers not just a fast car, but a special experience. The Chiron, Bugatti's main model in recent years, shows this very well. It has a strong engine, amazing design, and a quiet, smooth ride. Even though it can go over 400 km per hour, it still feels safe and elegant. This is what makes Bugatti different. It builds cars that are both wild and calm, fast and easy to drive. In the modern hypercar world, design is very important. Bugatti cars always have a unique look. The famous horseshoe-shaped front grille and smooth curves show the company's rich history. At the same time, new models also look modern and futuristic. Bugatti keeps the spirit of Ettore Bugatti alive by mixing art and engineering. Technology is also a big part of today's hypercars. Bugatti uses advanced systems to help drivers stay in control at very high speeds. Special brakes, active suspension, and smart computers help the car stay safe and stable. The inside of the car has high-quality materials, digital displays, and easy-to-use controls. Everything is made to feel perfect. Bugatti is not just thinking about the present, it is also looking toward the future. The world is changing, and car companies must think about new fuels, electric power, and protecting the environment. Bugatti is now part of Rimac Group, a company known for electric hypercars. This new partnership may lead to exciting new Bugatti models with electric or hybrid engines. Even in this modern world, Bugatti does not forget its past. Every car still carries the spirit of the early racing days, the beauty of the pre-war designs, and the passion of Ettore Bugatti. The company continues to build cars in Molsheim, France, just like in the beginning. This connection to history is very important. In the modern hypercar world, many brands come and go. But Bugatti remains strong. It continues to make some of the most powerful and beautiful cars ever built. The name Bugatti still means something special. It stands for excellence, passion, and the never-ending search for perfection. Bugatti's journey through time shows one thing clearly. Even in a world full of fast cars and new technology, true legends never fade. They only become greater. Chapter 10: The Future of Bugatti, Electrification and Beyond. The world of cars is changing fast. More and more people are talking about electric cars, clean energy, and new ways of transportation. Bugatti, a brand known for its powerful petrol engines and record-breaking speed, is now getting ready for the future. This future includes electrification, but also much more. Bugatti has always been about innovation. From the early days of Ettore Bugatti to the modern Veyron and Chiron, the company has always pushed the limits. Now, Bugatti is preparing for a new chapter, a future that includes electric or hybrid cars and smarter technology. But even with these changes, Bugatti's main goal stays the same: to build the best and most exciting cars in the world. Today, Bugatti is working closely with Rimac, a company from Croatia known for making fast electric supercars. The two companies are now part of the same group, called Bugatti Rimac. This new team brings together Bugatti's long history and Rimac's electric technology. Together, they plan to create cars that are fast, clean, and beautiful. Electrification does not mean losing power. In fact, electric motors can give even faster acceleration than petrol engines. Bugatti wants to use this power in smart ways. The next generation of Bugatti cars may be hybrid, using both petrol and electric power, or even fully electric. These cars will still have the speed and luxury people expect from Bugatti, but they will also be cleaner and better for the environment. The future Bugatti cars may also be lighter, smarter, and more efficient. They will use new materials to reduce weight and new software to improve performance. Inside the cars, drivers will enjoy advanced technology, beautiful design, and a quiet, smooth ride. Bugatti wants every moment in the car to feel special, whether driving fast or slow. Bugatti is also thinking beyond cars. In the future, mobility may change. People may use flying vehicles, self-driving cars, or smart transportation systems. Bugatti is watching these changes and may one day build vehicles that go beyond roads. But no matter what, the focus will always be on excellence, emotion, and experience. Even as the world changes, Bugatti will still respect its past. The new electric or hybrid Bugatti cars will still be made in Molsheim, France, just like they have been for over 100 years. They will still carry the name of Ettore Bugatti and the same passion for design and performance. The future of Bugatti is full of exciting possibilities. The brand is ready to enter a new age, an age of electrification, innovation, and new ideas. But it will do so with the same heart and soul that made it great in the first place. Bugatti's journey is far from over. In fact, it may just be beginning again, with new dreams, new power, and a future that shines even brighter than the past. Vocabularies. 1. Innovation, the act of creating new ideas, products, or methods. 2. Legend, a person or thing that is very famous and admired. 3. Engineering, the use of science to design and build machines or structures. 4. Luxury, great comfort and high-quality things, usually expensive. 5. Performance, how well something works or functions. 6. Acceleration, the process of speeding up. 7. Electrification, the process of using electricity to power something, like a vehicle. 8. Heritage, traditions and achievements from the past. 9. Vision, a clear idea about what the future should be like. 10. Masterpiece, a work of outstanding skill or beauty. Quiz questions. 1. Who founded the Bugatti company? 2. What was the name of the Bugatti racing car that won over 1,000 races? 3. What was the name of the luxury car made for kings and rich people during Bugatti's golden era? 4. What event caused the Bugatti company to stop building cars after its early success? 5. What was the name of the car built during Bugatti's revival under Romano Artioli? 6. Which company bought Bugatti in 1998? 7. What was the name of the car that became the first to go over 400 kilometers per hour? 8. What was the name of the car that broke the 300 miles per hour speed barrier? 9. In which country is Bugatti's factory located today? 10. What is the name of the company working with Bugatti to build electric hypercars? Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed learning with us. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Your support helps us grow and bring you more inspiring stories and easy English learning content. Do you have a topic you'd like us to cover in our next video? Maybe a famous person, an invention, or a country? Let us know in the comments or messages. We'd love to hear your ideas. You can find answers in the description. Thanks again, and keep learning with us. See you in the next video.